Hello, welcome back to the Countess Presents Current Events 2. Well, number one, today is like Friday the 13th. So, everybody just make sure you are safe as you are rambling about in the streets today because this is like the devil's day or something. And so, just watch out for any negative energy that may be trying to come your way. Anyway, but y'all remember Michael Clark Duncan, you know, the big black man from the Green Mile and various other movies and TV shows and things. Well, he got cardiac arrested and went to the hospital. And did y'all know that Omarosa from Apprentice? Yeah, that bitch. That's his woman. But she did not try to kill him. That's what I thought when I first saw the article. But she actually did CPR on him and what's the resurrected him. So he had a stable heart rate, and he went to the hospital, but he fine and all that now. But yeah, Omarosa saved his life instead of just trying to destroy somebody's life. But anyway, child, in my last current events, I said Justin Bieber was in an accident. That didn't happen. I was sliding to know what the hell I was talking about. He just got pulled over. He was not in an accident. Um, so I retract last week's statement. Oh, that sounded all credible and shit. But anyway, y'all know, y'all just take what I say with a grain of cocaine. Um, but yeah, he got pulled over because he was trying to get away from them paparazzi folks. But really, somebody does need to do something about this because it's just getting a little bit too dangerous. I'm glad I don't live out in California at the current moment, although I do one day. But I'm just saying, that's what happened to Princess Diana. Ain't that how she had her accident and died? I'm just saying it. Y'all remember how that was back then? Like, people was upset. People was upset. Like, it was white folks just falling out in the streets over Princess Diana. They shut down businesses. They shut down schools. And people just didn't know what to do. And we just don't need to go through that again. So somebody really need to get that together. I mean, I can't imagine what happened if little Justin Bieber had an accident. Like, all the little white girls are just, ooh, mercy. We'll just have to pray for them. But somebody please do something about it because it's just going to lead to somebody else losing their life, and we do not need that again. So apparently this morning, J Lo, she has left American Idol. She is leaving American Idol to pursue a career and finding more young men to crack her back. But her ass, however, will still remain on the judges panel. Also, Steven Tyler, his big lip ass, he did quit American Idol too. He was only on there for 2 seasons or whatever, but he said he quit because he want to get back with Aerosmith and them, and they released a new album in November, on November the 6th. I don't know what the name of that album is, but it should be good. You know, Aerosmith, they all legit and shit, and mm, did some good Dr. Pepper. No, that is not product placement. What was I saying? Yeah, Aerosmith, they gonna be good with this new album. I feel like and you know, child, they should already known over there at American Idol that that was not the thing for Steven Tyler. He couldn't be sitting there just all constrained and professional like and shit, sitting at that table judging folks. He don't want to do that. But you know, they had their fun with him. But you know, they was really a mess in American Idol. I mean, they was always changing folks out. Child, they done went through more changes than Destiny's Child did. And I guess Ron Seacrest, he must be Beyonce, and Randy, he Kelly Rowland, and all you other bitches that's trying to get in there, you just better get in where you can fit in, honey. Kristen Chenoweth, y'all know Little Bill Kristen. She'd have been on Glee. She was on GCB, you bastards at ABC. She is finally home after she was rushed to the hospital. She got hit on the head by a piece of lighting equipment while she was on the set of The Good Wife for CBS. Now, y'all know my opinion on this. If ABC, I blame you. if y'all wouldn't have canceled GBC, our little Kristen wouldn't be on that other show trying to pick up an extra job because y'all done took her job away from her, and they over there knocking the little ass around with lighting equipment and shit, and she having to go to the hospital all because y'all canceled GBC. Y'all should be ashamed, and no, I will never be over it. Child, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. No, they're still doing the most on this divorce shit. I don't know if it's settled, if it's not settled. There's so many different stories. They're saying Katie done got 50 million, but then they say that she ain't get shit because she signed a prenup. I'm sure she got a pretty little hefty penny if they have settled already. But however, I was watching E News, and they had the little Dateline on E special about them, and they say it was almost kind of arranged, allegedly. Let me throw that on in there, allegedly. That the Scientologist folks kind of played matchmaker for Tom Cruise, and they almost like did The Bachelor show for him. And so they went out first. They interviewed all the actresses who were Scientologists allegedly, and tried to find him a woman from there, but they couldn't find anything from them hoes. So this man said that they saw an issue of 17 magazine with Katie Holmes' picture on it, and they was reading it, talking about how it was her dream to be married to Tom Cruise, gay ass, allegedly, and then they just went from there and found her, introduced her supposedly under the illusion that it was for some kind of project, but it was for the Let's Get Tom Cruise Married project and cover up his gayness. That's what the project was. But you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, child, so that don't surprise me. He seemed real weird, all that jumping on the couches and bullshit. I don't know what Tom crazy, but all them damn actresses and actors crazy. So what can you say? You got to be crazy to be able to get into that craft and become somebody else. I mean, you got to have a couple different people up inside you. Whew. Child. Now the last thing I want to touch on is this whole Jerry Sandusky mess. Hold on, let me hydrate. Now, they saying that the old Penn State presidents and vice president, even Joe Paterno, um, knew about it. If so, that is a mess, and that is thoroughly disappointing. Child, if you know somebody is doing something to some little child, or hell, I don't care how old a child is, um, you need to report it. You need to do something about it. That just don't make no sense. They trying to cover it up to prevent bad publicity. Shit, I can talk to Penn State, and they don't want to mess up their legacy and mess up people's images and shit. Now, see, I done said this before, time and time and time again. You can only go so long trying to hold on and try to keep this little image up. You holding the image up like this, and you got about 500 pounds of imagery you trying to hold up, because when you put so much into this image that you were trying to keep, it gains weight. So all of it's right here. And so you steady, always just trying to hold the shit up, and then eventually what? Boom, it all fall down. And what you gonna do? Because you ain't been real with nobody, so you got a whole bunch of shit to answer to, and that just don't make no sense. So, and even Sandusky adopted child that came forward and said he didn't try to do something with him, or did try to do something. Honey, I don't know. All of that is a mess, but oh, Jerry, they gonna get you in prison. Trust and believe, they gonna handle you, because I done heard stories, and it is not pretty. And I'm talking about stories that involve broomsticks, and that's just the real graphic. But Joe Paterno, God rest your soul. If you knew about that shit, I don't care about any legacy, how long you coached the damn game. All that shit don't even matter now, because that means that you were just a trifling ass man, and you probably burning in hell if all of this is true. But I'm just saying. But I'm not gonna go in too much more on that. I think I'm just gonna wrap up because people gonna be like, "Oh, she just got issues with Penn State because she got a couple of ties and shit that upset her past." And yes, I do, but that's really not fueling that. But I'm gonna leave you for today. That is all. I'll see you on the next go round. Good day.